in the three realms. The beings in the three evil paths, painful. Why do they live so happily? Because you set two. The truth of the universe and life. Unified thoughts and intentions, speech and actions often contradict the true facts. This is what Buddhism refers to as creating karma. This is not like the true nature of the four seasons. The karma they create will definitely manifest as retribution. Phenomena of six realms. Own power karma. Karma as good and evil. Good karma leads to the three good paths. Evil karma shows three evil paths. The standard of good, evil. In summary, self-benefit versus benefiting others. If in our daily lives, what we create, position, self-benefit, unwilling to consider others, even to the extent of harming others. Concession seeking self-benefit is a concession. If one can be self-reliant while also considering the benefit of others. Small sum. If one can achieve selflessness for others, as long as the general public can benefit, sacrificing oneself, and willingly so, this is great virtue. Good intentions move people, heavenly blessings as a reward. Evil karma leads to hell, hungry ghosts, and animal rebirths. Is this how the six realms came about? This indeed exists. It's not non-existent. R asks, where is the realm? Where is heaven? People say no scientific evidence. They won't believe. They don't believe. We should ask, do you believe your parents believe in the way you live? Do you believe your grandparents, perhaps, through what your parents say? Do you believe in your great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents? Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in the ancestors from dozens or hundreds of generations ago, even though you've never seen them? You've never seen them, so you don't believe? During the Middle Ages, Someone initially proposed that the earth is moving and that it is round, but no one believed it. They even took those who spoke about it to be hanged, sentenced to death. They said he was talking nonsense. Now it has been proven. The person died unfairly. Hell, however, is real. Some people have seen it. Have some people even been there? Even if someone there says it, you still don't believe it. You still think that he's deceiving you. You have to see it yourself to believe it. If you don't see it yourself, you won't believe it. This makes it difficult for the person. If you have a bit of scientific knowledge, a bit of a scientific mind, it has reasonable thinking to build confidence, a theoretical perspective. As scientists have recently said, space. Scientists say 3-dimensional space, 4-dimensional space, 5-dimensional space. The higher the dimension of space, the more incredible the realm becomes. To speak frankly, the spaces of hell, evil spirits, and the heavens are not the same as ours. In one breath, this life, definitely not in 3-dimensional space. So when we talk about now, in recent years, there have been few legends. For example, people from outer space, aliens, coming to our Earth. Do these count as celestial beings? No, they don't. They are still human. Why do these aliens come to our Earth? They still need to pilot their flying machines. If angels, they wouldn't need to. Nor would divine beings. I've never heard of celestial beings coming here by plane or spaceship. Never heard of it. I have never heard of this ghost or god over there. So, anyone who creates these mechanical flying tools, no matter how fast they are, even if they can exceed the speed of light, when they fly to this earth, they are still human. Are they in the human world? Since they are part of the human realm, technology then is advanced. They don't know Buddha's teaching. They get Buddha's name. Those people still experience birth, aging, sickness, and death. Still can't solve the problem. All Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, these sages and wise people, they have the ability to transcend the intimidation of time and space. He can freely enter the fourth dimension, the fifth dimension, the sixth dimension, and even infinite dimensions. He comes and goes freely. He is able to broadly help all beings. So, when scientists hear this kind of statement, even if they can't fully believe it, theoretically it's possible. But today, although science is progressing and constantly advancing, they hope to find a method to break through. They haven't found it. If they do find it, that would be great, as it could prove the existence of the 6 realms of reincarnation. It's not clear yet. What method does Buddhism use to break through? Only the Buddha knows this matter. How is the maintenance of space formed? Was it originally there? The Buddha tells me, originally it wasn't. Originally, the Buddha said, the Dharma realm was just one truth. Where are all these barriers? There are no barriers. But today, it is a fact that exists. This existing fact, let me tell you, is due to our policies, illusions, discriminations, and attachments manifesting. The illusions, discriminations, attachments of sentient beings are endless. Therefore, the maintenance of space is boundless and infinite. Buddha on 10 Dharma realms, which are 10 different positions. It's like when we watch TV. It's like tuning into a channel. 10 different channels. Actually, the channels are boundless and infinite. 10 represents infinity. It's not a literal number. It represents immeasurable differences. Within this, there are another 10. This then becomes 100, with each having another 10. Endlessly infinite. This means it represents universality. This is the factual orientation. How to break through? By letting go of our illusions, discriminations, and attachments to break through. Thus, all the cold forests of the 9 realms. You saw them all last year. Silence, the void becomes the Dharma realm. You also come into contact with all of it. Life of sentience is eternal. Life is not real. These few decades. There is a past tense and there is a future tense. The past is timeless. The future is traceless. In the midst of no beginning and no end, our relationship with all sentient beings. It's obvious. It doesn't make sense to claim we aren't connected, humans and living beings. In relationships, there are past lives and the consequences differ. A determined relationship. In other words, it means there is destiny. The reasons and depth vary. Destiny has matured. He sees you filled with joy. He believes what you say. The propriety and etiquette you speak of. He is also willing to learn according to the methods you teach him. This is called growth of language. Even maturity has been reached. When destiny matures, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas certainly do not assist Bodhisattvas. As the saying goes, in the Buddha's teachings, not a single person is abandoned. See the foundational compassion of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Sometimes, even parents can't fully care for their children. Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, towards all sentient beings, there is no such thing as not being able to care for them. Like how they come for all sentient beings, to preach and explain the teachings, to help you exert effort and fulfill your wishes. With true intention. This phrase of true strength, it is also an infinite declaration. In the scriptures, there are the words of true. These two words indicate alignment with the true nature of reality. Then the benefit, genuine. If it cannot align with the true nature of self, the benefit is not genuine. Things are true. In other words, it is not complete. For example, when you are suffering in the path of rebirth, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas help to escape the path of rebirth and be reborn in the human or heavenly realms. There is a benefit gained, but this benefit is not genuine. Why is that? Because people still have to undergo reincarnation and may fall again. The sight isn't genuine. When encountering Buddhism in the human world, meet minister. If you can practice according to the teachings, escape 3 realms, 6 paths. The true Arhat's mouth, the true Buddha's and Bodhisattva's realms are not yet genuine. This benefit, a great benefit, but it cannot be considered a genuine principle. What is a genuine benefit? It must align with one's true nature. In other words, it must help you to realize your true nature. Only when you see your true nature and become a Buddha can be considered genuine. In this sentence, add the word genuine. It must certainly be a great minister. It must certainly help you cut off mental issues, to cut off the afflictions as numerous as dust and sand, and further, to break through the ignorance afflictions. This example is genuine. Chinese people. How fortunate. 2000 years ago, Buddhism was introduced to China from India. China embraced Mahayana Buddhism. In other words, it truly benefits others. China did not accept the small town. The true power of Mahayana Buddhism, the degree of truth, is not the same. This is what we must know. There are 41 levels in the Buddhist mountain. The previous true nature is not discussed. Why? Because true nature is not real. No break. Giving up one's heart to language, teaching, behavior is a great benefit, but not a true benefit. Only by promoting the above can it truly be considered giving up. From the initial note to the 41 levels of rank. That truth is different in size. So ultimately perfect truth is language teaching. The fruition of Buddhahood is what is called ultimately perfect truth. Therefore, these 4 words, the 4 words of true power, broadly speaking, it is breaking a bottle of ignorance, this occurrence, in a lower sense. It is language. Return. This is the true speech. Did Shakyamuni Buddha give it to us? Whether we accept it or whether heretical teachings prevail, that is our own matter. The ultimate, perfect, true power of Shakyamuni Buddha's teachings is handed to us with both hands. You need to say, I didn't receive it. When was it given to me? I don't know. It was given to you, and if you don't know, how can you benefit from it? What is the real power? It is this Infinite Life Sutra. This Infinite Life Sutra is taught to you in this lifetime. To achieve the ultimate perfect Buddha land, it is different from the Mahayana teachings. Mahayana cannot achieve. Today, our version of the sutra. I see the most conservative ancient sites. The current circulation, the most conservative estimate, should exceed 10 million copies. This is a safe supplement. You receive this golden basin. It is as if the world-honored one has given you this true power. It has been given to you. It has been offered to you. As mentioned to everyone earlier, if you read this sutra from start to finish, it is like all Buddhas and Tathagatas are giving you an initiation. Reading it once a day is like receiving an initiation from all Buddhas every day. Lost, how great is your blessing? You might not believe it when I say this. The Buddha's empowerment, I didn't feel it. That's right, you didn't feel it at the time. The Buddha gave you empowerment, but you didn't accept it, did you? How can one accept it? You need to have faith. You need to have a willing heart. You need to be able to understand. Faith leads to action. This, truly accepting, is truly feeling it. Feeling the compassion of all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Feeling the care of all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas for oneself are, indeed, regarding one's own value. You can then experience the power of truth. So, in this place of true power, we borrow it all together. This is the great vow of Amitabha to save sentient beings as mentioned in this sutra. Master Shandao put it well. All Buddhas, therefore, appear in the world. Speak original vow. This is the power of awe and inspiration. So this is it. The Tathagata on the ancient ground realizes it. The great vow to save boundless, sentient beings. This statement of his did not fall short. All Buddhas and Tathagatas appear in the world. If they do not speak of this sutra, then it goes against its origin. Other sutras may not be spoken of, but this sutra must be. Why? Other sutras, this sutra and its teachings. The extent of its impact is not broad. It requires some special subjects, like Zen Buddhism. Look at what Master Huineng said in the Platform Sutra. His subjects are those with superior faculties. In other words, those with average or inferior faculties are definitely excluded. Even if they encounter it and follow this method, they cannot achieve success. Its applicable foundation is very narrow. It does not recognize the universal law of salvation. The achievement is not ultimately perfect. It can help you. It is indeed a true method, no doubt. It can help you to understand your mind and see your true nature, to see the mind and become a Buddha. At the highest, it is only a Bodhisattva who has abandoned dwelling and behavior. Only this high. It is not perfect, not ultimate. Collapse of 50 Buddhas saving sentient beings.